It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Nats allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The Nationals look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Patrick Corbin starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
For the Mets.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Batting third.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike one, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Eaton on at first, nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis has it in his sights. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Here's Starlin Castro. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. On the move is Eaton. Little flare out to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
A pause and the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at that right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Into the box now, number 8. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Stroman comes set. First pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
And here now is Wilmer Difo as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Marisnick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. So digging in now, Robinson Cano. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The Nats, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Miguel.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Sano is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. A ball and a strike. Cano aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively.
Batting fifth.
And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. He's running. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runners on first with one down. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the left fielder,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. From the stretch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Three and 0 now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll start us out here in the
Nationals, the center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
The pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Cano is up with it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow. A perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
In now is Adam Eaton. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fastball well outside. And he got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Stroman looks in. Here it is on 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Castro, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 5-0 lead. And this would have been just one heck of a play had he made it out there. But you see, he just couldn't get to that thing, and it winds up as an RBI double. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Seth Lugo is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. In now, Eric Thames. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Castro at second with 2 down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3-1. Number 8 would be next. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in, number 8. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 men left on base. We've played 2 full. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets nothing. So here now is the pitcher, Seth Lugo.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Popped up. Thames is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost enough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0. Now with the
leading off for the Nationals, the third baseman, Wilmer Difo.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Fouled off.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They still find themselves down 6-0.
Leading up for the Nationals, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
At the plate, Wilmer Difo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, number 1, Wilmer Difo.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1. Liner toward right center. Marisnick is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington. They lead it 6-0. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Thames. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now another 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Stepping in, Michael Taylor. He'll lead things off.
For Washington, the center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Dominic Smith will grab the bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 23, Dominic Smith.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 1.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next will be the shortstop, Amed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Taylor coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Mets. They still find themselves down 6-0. Luis Avilan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat
Luis Avilan.
He's out. 3.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
Play ball. 3.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 16, Jake.
Here's Jake Marisnick. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Ramos is off of first with 2 away. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Sewald gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
And batting in the 8th spot.
Stepping up now.
Number 51. Paul Sewald. Now playing right.
Stepping in, Patrick Corbin. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Andrew Stevenson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
17. Andrew Stevenson.
Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Austin Voth has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50. Austin.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base.
Play ball. Out.
Digging in and looking for more. Jeff McNeil. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The Nationals are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Dellin Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Adam Eaton.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Nimmo comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Robinson Cano, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Now in the box, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the pitch.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Ready with the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he fouls this one off. The Mets down to their final strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Andres Gimenez.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's a cold strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Ramos at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. He got him, and the Nationals break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2 the final total today. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Patrick Corbin gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Marcus Stroman was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddened with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching